Hey everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video and a brand new Monday Blu-ray hunt. Yes, it's Monday. It's not Wednesday, it's not Thursday, it's not halfway through the weekend. It's Monday, it's release day. So we're going to head out today. Oh yes, baby. Going to head up to Maidstone. I need to pop into Lulu's later on as well, because I've got to give her a letter from the driver and vehicle licensing agency. Yeah, basically about 15 years ago I bought her a private number plate, a cherished plate for her car, and she's never got round to putting it onto a car until now. I think we've extended it twice. So yes, so she's going to put that onto her little camper van. Excellent. But yes, here we are on the seafront. As for releases this week, there's not a huge amount of chart stuff. There's quite a few boutiques as normal, but I do have a list, or the list. There we go. First of all though, I've got to have some Arabica beans. Oh yes, I know. Yes, Arabica beans is the way to go on a Monday morning. Brilliant. Right, let me put you into receiver position and then we shall go through. I haven't bothered writing everything down because there's a lot of stuff we probably won't even find in HMV. I'm going to do CEX today as well. And then probably a few charity shops. Yeah, I want to go back to the charity shop that's down the bottom of Maidstone in the mall, where they had some retro videotapes and that before. We've only been in there once. I want to see if that's still there. So I'm still wondering whether or not to park uptown or whether or not to park down the bottom on the roof and use Linda. Hello Martin, it's Linda. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Anyway, let's put you into receiver position, which basically means just moving the camera over. Nothing fancy, let's get comfortable. What's been going on this week? Has anything been going on this week? Not really. Oh, I had someone's finger up my bum, so I think that's the highlight of the week. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Papa Bowman has got to go to a medical centre in Canterbury tomorrow to have this lump seen to. He's got a massive lump growing out of the back of his hand. It looks like something out of Alien. Like it's just going to go and splatter everywhere. So, yeah, you've got to go and have that seen to at the dermatologist. Oh, hello. Ooh. Blimey. Of course, you don't have to get him along the overseas front. Flipping Nora. Put some clothes on, love. Right, okay. So what have we got? Okay, we have a film called The Hidden Fortress. How do you know it's a fortress if it's hidden? That is true. That's on BFI. And we've got Bad Lieutenant, or Bad Lieutenant. Bad Lieutenant, Bad Lieutenant. I think it's Bad Lieutenant, but over here it'd be Bad Lieutenant. Yeah, I don't know where the F comes from. It's probably like some silent French thing. That's on 4K and that's on 101. That will be a definite no for me. Harvey Keitel, I tried to watch this once. Biggest pile of poo ever. So I will definitely leave that one. We've got something from that's right, we have The Shootist. Okay, that's interesting. Scum. Yes, that's out today as well, on Blu-ray and 4K on the 88. That's right. We've got a couple of steelbooks thrown in as well. We've got Blade Runner, the final cut 4K steelbook. Looks nice. Yeah, we also have Goonies, or The Goonies 4K steelbook. Again, nice design. And The Mask 4K steelbook. Again, really nice. I doubt HMV will have any of these in stock. Then we have Erin Brockovich. Or Erin Brockovich. That's available on 4K. I think this might be the first time on 4K with Julia Roberts. I've actually never seen it, but it's based on a true story, isn't it? We've got Doctor Who season 2. It's not really season 2, is it? Season 2 was like back in the 60s. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, wouldn't David Tennant's be season 2? I mean, Christopher Eccleston was season 1. David Tennant will be season 2. So how can the new one be season? I don't get it. Why are they? It should be something like season, I don't know, season 37 or something like that. Yeah, weird. Why? I don't know why they call it season 2. Anyway, that's available with the old Shakuti, yeah, Shooty Gatwa. Plus we also have a steelbook available as well. Bet 60 quid for that. But then again, give it 6 months and it'll be 800 quid in CEX. We've got Shoe Shine on the old Posh Knob label. That's right. And 1923. Yes, which was the year I was born. I look good, don't I, for 1923. Season 2 with Harrison Ford. Taylor Sheridan. Bloody brilliant series, especially the finale. Oh my god, that finale was epic. Probably one of the best pieces of television I've seen in years, but they did do disservice to one character, basically killed them off after everything they went through. That pissed Lou off. That seriously pissed Lou off. Anyway, there we go. That is a list of stuff that is out today. If there's anything else, then I'll video it. But we'll get on the road now. I'll have another sip of my Arabica beans. Very nice. Yeah, as a snack, I have got a chocolate chip cashew bar, which has got lots of protein in it and fibre. So I'll have that later on. Might go and get some sushi again. I fancy some sushi with some salmon in Tesco's, the little Tesco's Express. But then again, I'm going to see Lulu, so I don't know, she might have a little snack put aside for me. Anyway, let's get on the road. Let's get up the Maidstone, get parked up, and let's go and do some Blu-ray hunting. Oh yeah, I said, I'm living up north now. Where am I? Am I Yorkshire or somewhere? Let's get the Maidstone. Oh yeah, Operation Brock is finished. Yes! That means there's no cones on the motorway, no 50 mile an hour, so I can stick my foot down and do 110. Yeah, excellent. So I'll see you in Maidstone in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, so we're up here at Maidstone. Just coming into Maidstone, I had a phone call. I had a phone call from the colonoscopy department wanting to book me in. So they've booked me in for Sunday, the 31st of August at 3:45 in the afternoon. What a strange time to do it on a day. Yeah. Yeah, so I told her that I'm on blood thinners, and also she asked if I'm taking any iron supplements. I am. She says I've got to stop that 7 days beforehand, and she's going to send me the pack with all the fluid in it, or with a powder in it to mix it up and all that, and then I just have to follow the instructions. I just watched a video. I think I might live by the toilet all day. The only problem is I'm at work. I'm at work on the Saturday and the Sunday. I know we got toilets, but what if I'm actually on the phone to a customer and then the urge comes? I might have to see about having those 2 days off, the Saturday and the Sunday. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Right, okay. And also I watched a video of a doctor actually prepping the solution, and it doesn't look that good. Somebody said something to do with lemon dishwasher Something like that. That's what it tastes like. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, I'm telling you that. Oh dear me. And I told her that I'm on Manjaro, and she's on Manjaro as well, the woman that I spoke to. So I'm not allowed to have any fibre. That's going to be tricky, because I usually go for 30 grams of fibre a day with Manjaro, so I'm going to have to cut that out. I'm going to have to like cut out everything for those 2 days and just rely on the fluids or whatever. I don't know if I can eat any food during the daytimes. Maybe like white chicken or something. I don't know. I'll have to wait until I get the pack and see what I can have and what I can't have. But obviously I'm going to be consuming a hell of a lot less calories for that Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah. Anyway, we better get up into town, haven't we? We better go and do some Blu-ray hunting. Yeah. I'll wait for that pack to come through, then I'll have a good read of it and see what's what. And then I'll have to plan out my weekend. Yeah, I'll have to plan out my weekend. Anyway, let's go up into town. Let's go and do a bit of Blu-ray hunting. I was going to wear my hat, but there's no sun. It's just cloud. It's a little bit rainy coming up as well. Anyway, let's get up the town, down to our first stop, which is going to be, of course, HMV. Yeah, let's go and have a look, see what they've had in this week. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is Doctor Who Season 2. Although it's not really Season 2. Big thick box set. Why do you need such a big thick box set? Yeah, 50 quid. So there must be some bits and pieces in there, unless it's one of those digibacks. Yeah, digibooks. We've also got Penguin Lessons with old Steve Coogan. Yeah, £10.99. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray for this. There might be. Plus we also have The Hidden Fortress by Akira Kurosawa. Yeah, £16.99 on the old BFI label. Next to it we've got, what's this, One Deadly Summer. Oh, nobody wants a deadly summer. £14.99. I think that's on Cult Films. You scum. Yep, there you go. Scum on 4K. Nice box set there. £29.99. Never seen that though. And we also have the Blu-ray version of You Scum. Yeah, there we go. With a red case there. Next to it, we've got the old Criterion Posh Knob. Yep, it's Shoe Shine. I'd love to have my Shoe Shine, thank you very much. £29.99. And also next to it, we have Bad Lieutenant 101, whatever. For £24.99. I'm going to leave that on the shelf. Yes. What else have we got? Oh yes, here we are, 1923 Season 2, fantastic. Apparently this is the only copy in stock, so yeah, I'm not putting that down. That is mine. And we also have old Erin Brockovich on 4K. No slipcover, unfortunately, it's an anniversary edition. £22.99 for a bit of Julia Roberts. Yeah, and we also have Terrifier 2 on 4K. They also do Terrifier 3 as well, £22.99. And on the 3 for 50s, if you're in the mood for a bit of Clint Eastwood, you can go pick up the Outlaw Josie Wells with a slipcover in the 3 for 50. But what are you going to put it with? How about putting it with Pale Rider? There you go, also with a slipcover. I bet they ain't got Dirty Harry. I don't think they do have Dirty Harry. That's 50 quid. So let's go and find something else, Gold Clinty. There we go, down the bottom there. So you can tie that up with Unforgiven, and you've got 3 Clint Eastwood films for 50 quid. Bleeding awesome. Okay, so one pickup in HMV. Gonna go to our next stop, CEX. Go and have a look, see what's in there. Then we're going to hit a couple of charity shops. The guy in HMV wasn't very happy. I think he's a bit short-staffed today. I think it's just him. And then someone else coming in at like 12 o'clock. But yeah, that's not a lot of staff, is it, for a shop? Anyway, let's go into CX. Okay, so this looks a bit of an old classic. What is this? This is a big giant digibook. This is The Misfits. Is that Clark Gable? Yeah, oh, I like the packaging on that. It's pretty cool. I won't pick it up though. What else? Brave on 4K from Pixar. That's more me. Yeah, £10 excellent. And what we've got down here, we've got, what's this thing called? Don't Worry Darling. I'm not worried. I actually haven't seen that. I've still got it, but I haven't seen it yet. Now, what a surprise. Yeah, got a bit of Furiosa down there as well, and some Independence Day Regurgence. And up the top here, we got Moonfall, which actually I didn't mind the second time round. I thought it was a bit more fun. Yeah, don't take it serious. We got some Nosferatu there, and we also have the brilliant Nobody for 15 quid. Excellent. What's over here? Once Upon a Time in the West, and some Prometheus over there. Excellent. Down here, what we got? Poltergeist. We've got some Terrifier 3 over there. Sixth Sense. Spider-Man. And we've got some Saving Private Ryan as well. Very nice. Okay, onto the Blu-rays. We got this big Bruce Lee Master Collection box set for 38 quid. So that's pretty good. All of those films all in one little self-contained box set. That is awesome. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. Okay, what we've got here. Oh yeah, if you're into TV shows, you've got Big Little Lies season 1. And I thought that one next to it was actually season 2, but it's the same one. So yeah, it's got a bit of sun-damaged spine on there because they're exactly the same seasons. How weird. Down here, we got Pitch Black for £6 with one of those really nice retro comic book style sleeves from HMV. Mint it is as well. And we also have Band of Brothers, the old tin, £10. It does have a few dents here and there, but who's to say that that's not like Bullet Ricochet? It could be, yeah. And up here we've got Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the movie, £6 in one of those old Blu-ray style sleeves. Remember those back in the day? Next to it, we've got something called Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers for 22 quid on Slasher Classics. Okay, I've seen everything now. And down here, look, you've got to have a bit of King's Speech for £1. I thought it was 50p last time. Bloody cheek. Yeah, and if you're into a bit of Disney, there's a bit of Lilo and Stitch here in one of those nice retro classic sleeves. Very reflective. Very nice. Okay, so we're now down here in the mall. We've got two places to go to. Go and have a look in the Heart of Kent Hospice, which don't normally have much in. And then we'll go in that vintage emporium that had all the VHS tapes and everything. Okay, so first we're in the Heart of Kent Hospice. Let's have a look, see if they've got anything interesting. Magic and Mayhem, okay. The DVDs are 4 for £1 in here, so yeah, pretty good. Better than some places I go to where they usually charge you £1 or £2. What do we got down here? We got Star Wars. We got is that Revenge of the Sith? I think. Yeah, I didn't really read it. More stuff. There's some Friends stuff over there as well. Very common stuff. Look, you got King's Speech on DVD, and Avatar. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, I think that is, and some Skyfall. So we've got a few Blu-rays in here, including what's it called? Welcome to Pets. No, it's not. Something to do with pets. Yeah. You can tell my bloody memory's going. I can't even remember the name of the film. Yeah, there we go. What else have we got? We've got some more DVDs down the bottom. We've got some CDs there and more DVDs. Again, a lot of common titles that you can pick up everywhere. A few box sets down the bottom there, so that's nice. Some 24 stuff down there. And now we're in the shop next door, the old retro place, and here's the VHS, 50p each. They have a ton of VHS, everything from TV shows. They've got some movies in here, like the brilliant Contact. We also have some music stuff as well, documentaries, some French and Saunders there, The Mummy Returns, a bit of a do, blimey, who remembers that? Yeah, loads of stuff in here. And we also have some sports stuff, like some football videos as well. So yeah, if you want your videos, this is the place to come to. More United football stuff there. You can see you got Patriot there, where old Mel Gibson, so that's pretty cool. Some yoga up the top there as well. Some DVDs up the top there, nothing interesting though. You got a ton of Friends videos. I mean, look at that lot. And that's really interesting little Dexter box set. Obviously incomplete now, but it's a DVD box set. They do have a couple of shelves of Blu-rays though, but unfortunately I've gone through it once and it's all very generic stuff. you'd find in any other charity shop. District 9, Toy Story 3, G-Force, even the old Olympics, the BBC London Olympics, and that Avatar up there. What else have we got? We've got Ted 2, which I think there's loads of copies in here in a minute. Yeah, Invictus, Wanted, The Dark Knight Rises. So, yeah, Suicide Squad, very common stuff. Night and Day up there as well. What else have we got down on the next shelf? Down here we've got a bit of Star Wars, some Kick-Ass, a few Kick-Ass. There's another Ted down the bottom there, but we've got Captain Marvel with a slipcover there, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go, there's Ted. Some Bourne Legacy as well, Limitless, Lion, Divergent. Down here you can see Ted 2 down there as well, and some Suicide Squad. So multiple copies of the same film. Some Harry Potter, Black Swan there, Skyfall, Independence Day, Regurgence. This is very cool though, this Soldier VHS. I don't know how, but the sleeve is actually on the outside. I don't get that. Yeah. They've got a lot of cassette tapes as well, 50p. So if you want to pick up a couple of cassette tapes, knock yourself out. Right, okay, so we're at the mall, or the mall. That shop, tons of VHS tapes like they had before, and also loads of Blu-rays, like 4 shelves of them. Never seen that many in a standard shop before like that. Still nothing that I wanted to grab though. £4 each they were, but yeah, pretty common stuff. So let's go to our next stop, which is over there somewhere. There it is. I think it's got a load of scaffolding up. British Art Foundation, we haven't been in there for a while. Let's go have a look. Okay, so a couple of box sets up there, but they do have some Blu-rays here as well, including Gravity on 3D. I had to actually have a look at this one to see if there was any Atmos on it, but I don't think it is. I think it's just DTS HD Master Audio. Yeah, so we'll put that back because we've already got an Atmos one. We have this thing, Jimmy's Hail or something, Jimmy's Hall. Got some Spectre, Into the Storm there, which I already have. A lot of common stuff, Fast and Furious. They have a Tarzan in 3D, which I think I actually have this on Blu-ray. Some Pacific Rim there, some Harry Potter, Robin Hood and Precious. There you go, a bit of Bond there as well. Knowing, which is really brilliant. And Room as well with Brie Larson, which was a really good film. And Shine On Harvey Moon, who remembers that? Flipping Nora, that's going back a bit, yeah. Down here we've got some more box sets of Game of Thrones stuff and a lot of common titles. Get Shorty, Be Cool, double box set there as well, and some Mrs. Brown's Boys. And down here even further we've got Catherine Tate, yeah, the Catherine Tate show there, a couple of seasons of that. A few other TV shows and that, and Alias along the end there, which I'm waiting for a Blu-ray on that. But yeah, cool. Again, a few Blu-rays in that charity shop, in the old British Art Foundation, £4, but nothing that I wanted to pick up. Again, very random stuff. So let's go back to the car. Okay, so back to the car. Yeah, we've done a few charity shops. I didn't pick anything up, even though there was quite a few Blu-rays today. Yeah, but very common stuff. Nothing that I really wanted to grab, and a lot of stuff that I've already got. So yeah, no point picking anything up. What am I going to do now? I'm going to pop to Lou and Claire's, just for a catch up, and then we'll go home afterwards. So I don't know. I might not do what I picked up at home because I've only picked one thing up. Yeah, so I'll do an unboxing in the car when we get home. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to Lou's now, so I'll see you back home in a little bit. Okay, so back in the cinema room. Yeah, I decided not to do an unboxing in the car because I'd just be throwing plastic all over the car. Then I'd have to tidy it up. Yeah, so not a big pickups week this week. But I did have, I don't know if I showed this last, I had Poseidon delivered a couple of days ago. I think I might have shown that, or I've done it in one of my videos. So that's cool, I'll be watching that soon. Really the only pickup today was 1923 season 2, which comes with a slipcover, which is brilliant because it matches the first one, because I've got a slipcover with that one as well. So Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford, the Yellowstone origin story. Pairs alongside 1883, which was a brilliant show, starring Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, two country superstars. There is another one coming, I believe. I think it's called 1945. It's either 1945 or 1944. And it's going to follow the Yellowstone story again at wartime, or at the close of World War II. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm not sure when that's coming out, but apparently this guy's in it. So he was one of the main stars of 1923. From what I understand, he's going to be in it. But yeah, I really look forward to watching the next one. So let me just peel the sticker off the back here so I can show it to you. Okay, so there is the front. Very nice glossy slip cover. There is the spine. Thankfully, it did not have a spine slash on it, so that's good. And then there's the back. There's old Harrison Ford there on the horse. And then there's some of the other cast there, including Helen Mirren as well. And this was a fantastic show, just like 1883. Yeah, this was awesome. So I can't wait for what comes next. So they were the special features in there. So let's just open it up and have a look inside. So there we go, nice slipcover. There is the inside, and it's kind of like double wrapped with all that sellotape and everything, because they have the security tags on them. So unfortunately, because it's thick, like me, because it's thick on the outside, my fingernail won't go through it. So I've got to use Bobby box cutter. Okay, let's rip that off. Oh dear. Sorry about that. I just felt that coming on. Oh dear me. It's a good job I wasn't taking a drink at the time, wasn't it? Take that off. There we go. So that's better. So there we go. And do we get any leaflets or anything like that? I don't think we do. Let's just take the back one off a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so inside there we've got a picture of the couple together. There they are, Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. Against that's probably one of the walls outside the Dutton Ranch, outside the homestead. Nothing special about the discs. They're all blue. So we've got disc 1 there, disc 2, disc 3. But on the back, when you take disc 3 out, you've got an episode guide in the back there. So that's pretty cool. At least they put an episode guide in there. So there we go. So that, yeah, unfortunately, that is the only pickup this week. I did think that, according to Blu-ray.com, that The Boys season 4 was out. But actually, it's not out until September, so they might have moved it. Anyway, there we go. That's 1923 season 2. Fantastic. So that's everything. I haven't had anything delivered since I had Poseidon, apart from some new steelbook sleeves as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And as always, I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.